Good morning. Happy Friday. This is your Friday hype, weekend prep, whatever you want to call it. Um, I'm going to keep this tight today, but I want to tell you a story. I was at the hockey game last night, and I was at the grocery store at some point during the day. And both times I saw a gentleman who was just struggling to even walk. Bigger guy, trying to come upstairs at the Saddle Dome, and just every step was excruciating. I felt bad for him. And, at the grocery store earlier in the day, similar kind of man, trouble walking, and just had a ton of weight on their body, both of them, just a ton of weight on their body. And 2 days earlier, I had a sales call with a potential client who unfortunately decided not to sign up. That happens. But what he said, the reasons for why he wanted to lose the weight, and he had about 50 pounds to lose, um, was two things. One, he wants to travel. He's retired, 63, I think he said he wants to travel. And number two, he wants to improve his quality of life. And, that really hit home. And not that it's not new to hear that, but after seeing those two men yesterday, talking to that potential client a couple of days earlier, whatever the reason is for you wanting to lose weight is just fine. If you want to look good on the beach, the shirt off, great. You want to look good in a suit for an event coming up, awesome. You want to feel better about, looking good for your partner, fantastic. You want to be there for your kids to play with them and have energy, awesome. Um, you want to improve your quality of life so you can travel and not die early, amazing. Whatever it is for you, that's great. Stick to that. Hold on to that. Use that as your lighthouse. Use that as your torch as you navigate through all of this, because that's what's going to keep you moving forward. It doesn't have to be perfect every single day, but you just need to be moving forward. And I think of quality of life. For me, one of the things that did it for me a few years back was I had trouble bending over and tying my shoes. I was winded, and my belt was cut into my stomach, and that's what did it for me, right? Whatever it is that does it for you, we're not going back. And so as we get ready for the weekend and the weather's getting better, at least it is here. I don't know where you are, where the weather is going to be better, hopefully. Barbecues are going to happen. You're going to go on the golf course. You're going to go to barbecues and parties and outdoor whatevers, the beach. There's an easier chance to, fall off the wagon, so to speak. You got to remember the moments and why you're doing what you're doing. Remember the story of the two men that I just told you, or the gentleman that I met with the other day. And most importantly, remember your why of doing this. Because whatever your why is bang on, 100%. So I'll leave you with that. Be mindful of what's happening around you, what's coming up this weekend. Stay on task, stay on point. Um, I saw a great line that I've heard many times before. Nothing tastes as good as, no, I fucked it up, didn't I? Nothing tastes as good as looking good feels. Something like that. Anyways, I think you get the point. My bad. I screwed those up. But get your walks in, get your workouts in, but more importantly, get your protein in and watch those calories and continue to move forward, because you don't have to be the smartest, you don't have to be the best looking, you don't have to be the most talented. You just need to be consistent. And that's the key. You've got the program, you don't have to rethink anything. Just be consistent. and you'll get there. Get your water in, get your vitamin D outside today and tomorrow and the next day, because the weather is turning and it's turning for the positive. Think about all the great things that are going to come up this spring and summer, and how good you want to look and feel, and how confident you are. And that's the other thing. And I said I was going to wrap this up. But I want to drop the C word, and that's confidence. When you're in good shape and you get to a point where you're extremely happy with what you've been able to accomplish, the confidence starts shooting through the roof. And I can't overemphasize that enough. You can handle any situation. Your body has been battle tested. The fact that you're stronger, you can handle stress better. You can handle circumstances around you, whether it be stuff at work or stuff at home or whatever, much easier than had you been, 20, 30, 50, 60, 70 pounds overweight, right? Your body can handle it. And you go back to that quality of life. We're dads that are in our 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. We want quality of life. And it's not about looking like Mr. Olympia and being jacked. It's about feeling good. It's about longevity. It's about looking good. It's about being there for our kids and our families and for ourselves, right? And when you don't put yourself forward, you're actually being selfish. And put yourself forward. Take care of yourself first. Be that example for the family so they can have the same type of life that you're building towards right now at an earlier age. So, anyways, keep it tight this weekend. Protein, watch the calories, track everything, lots of water, get your steps in, enjoy that sunshine. If anything comes up, let me know. But let's go. Let's go. Progression, grit, consistency. We got this. Take care, gents. Happy weekend. Cheers.